Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Last Epoch dev stream. As always, I am your host, Mike, and I'm definitely not doing last-minute adjustments to my headphones and camera. There I am. Hello. How are you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Oh, we've had an eventful day today. Oh, we got stuff coming in already. I think I saw that TNY gifted a sub to Jay the Product today. That's great. Thank you very much. We are... oh, and Llama has resubbed for the 8th month in a row with Mike. Thank you. And we're starting strong here. Heavy with 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Heavy. Here you go, just for you. Should have done it. There we go. Right in order. We are sticking with our charity for this month. We're doing a double monther again. We think it's a really good one. We didn't hit our goal for it, so we're going to keep pushing through because we think it's a pretty great charity to have. Well, Heavy, if you can't stay, I feel like I should at least give you a little sneak as to what's happening. You may hear some clanging there. Sorry about that. Just readjusting some stuff that's not normally on my desk. And yeah, there's an interesting post that went up today that people have claimed that it's not actually April 1st anymore, so we have to make it real. Well, I have something here that might go well with something. I wonder what that's for. I wonder what that's for. I received a package this morning, about 2 hours ago, and I frantically started making wings. Because you can't have... should we just... I don't know if we should start with this or if we should wait a bit, you know? Maybe we'll wait a bit. But I have wings for the stream. I just, they're nice and warm and crispy. It's just an interesting thing that I've created for the stream just because I felt like, you know, I get peckish sometimes in the middle of the stream. Yeah. I'm also such a graceful eater that I thought it would be appropriate. Kentucky Void Chicken. Yeah. Jay, I don't have such items yet. I don't know if you hit the build, it'll say what's going on. But we are what are we doing here? So we're still light on gear. I didn't change anything from last time, but we did find this on our first stream with this character, which was just amazing. Just amazing. So we're pretty happy with that. We are pretty happy with that. I was watching a replay, and the sound effect for puncture was really loud compared to me, so I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. It's just got a very piercing sound, you know? But yeah, how's everybody been doing? How's everybody holding up, you know? Been a new update. The random start for the monoliths was a bit of a surprise change, even for like for me. I had no idea it was coming. Was so excited about it, and I haven't actually done much playing with it yet. So this is kind of my first experience with that updated randomization, because that happened really quickly. We've got some more updates after we got feedback on the C patch, so we got some more updates coming too. I think was a very good step in the right direction. But wasn't quite all the way where we wanted to get to. In-game Red Bull ordering confirmed. That would be an odd thing. Is that a thing in some games? Daedalus, welcome to stream. There was something that I was going to say to you on stream. I can't remember what it was. Can't remember what it was. Oh, Jay did. This is something I was going to say. Jay, the product, was testing javelin triggering smite, as it was hypothesized that it might be not triggering at the right percentage rates. And after 500 recorded attempts, we are within 1% of expected. So, it's pretty good. We'll take it. And Dahariel has resubbed for 11 months in a row. That's so long. It's crazy to think we've been doing this for that long. I love it. Still waiting for the on-hit white flash effect to disappear. Please make that happen. We are in the middle of... and just be clear, this is different than the hit flash effect, which is where the enemy turns white, but rather the small amount of sparks type effect that flies out. So we are in the middle of doing a full, like all sorts of work on our combat feedback, I want to call it. Because there's a lot more than just that needs to be worked on, I think. So there's a big project right now that is all about combat feedback that we're working on. You quoted me 100,000 for rune of removal FP costs. What? What's this? I kind of want to get, I don't know if this is something that this must exist. I kind of want to get like an overlay on screen that only I can see, that shows my chat to me in like my stream chat as in-game chat type thing, so I can just keep playing and pretend it's in-game chat. Yeah, this bar is really nice. It was our creative director that whipped that up. He did a wonderful job on it. I mean, technically, I think I put it in place, but I didn't do it. Really, it wasn't me.
Not happening.
Yeah, the white flash, you can disable, but it's part of the other half of it that is problematic. Get that bounty. Nice 10 extra stability there. That's fantabulous. When I thought that forging potential costs of runes were skewed too heavily towards the higher forging potential range, I got you around 100 and asked what preferred sample size was, and you crushed me. I see what you're saying. So I said 100,000 as a sample size before it's accurate. Yeah, with something like that before it's really accurate. What Jay was talking about was do 100, and if it's way off at 100, I'll look into it. But with that, I'd already looked into it. So I was like, if you're gonna come back after I've looked into it, it's got to be a really strong case. Yeah, it's got to be a really strong case. Only if I've already looked into it.
Not happening.
But no, I think when I first saw that message from Jay, I was still waking up. I'm like, I'm not getting out of bed to check this right now. I know I say good afternoon when I start these streams, and it's not afternoon for everyone, but it's just barely afternoon for me.
Not happening.
Oh, some beefy boys here. Healing? That's okay. He's familiar. I seem to remember him, recognize him from somewhere. Ooh. Let's group some of these bad boys up. Yeah, look over there. It's pretty. I swear it's me. Has anyone, so there was the, I don't know if it's come up yet or people have talked about it or not, but there was the decoy, when you're fighting the rogue boss in the arena, uses decoy, which is kind of a useless skill against players usually, because you don't have to sit and attack it. Has anyone tried killing it, to see what happens? I think it might actually start to work as a real decoy. Yes, the decoy does drop loot. The decoy drops very specific loot. But only if you kill it. If it dies naturally, it doesn't. And its loot table might not be complete yet either. Just saying, it might be possible. Master Sword is resubbed for 11 months in a row. Thank you very much. That is wonderful. And if this is anyone's first time here, just a reminder, at Last Epoch game in your question, and I'll be happy to answer it. It'll let me see it. I do see there's a couple there. And all of our money for donations, which is found in the link below, or subs, or bits, or voice line redemptions, or any of those things, all go towards our charity. Everything. Which is directly above me. And you can see this is just the donation goal. In between each stream, we take all of the subs from the stream before and add them to it. So it's a running total of everything. Thank you for the bits. Who's that? Cassionaris? Yeah, it's close. Hello, Mike. Do you plan other enemies can disengage like the Gorgons? That's a very interesting mechanism. I think that usually, so probably, I don't have any off the top of my head that are like, I'm like, yeah, this one's coming right now type thing. But almost always whenever we have a new enemy mechanic like that, like this, that's a late stage enemy. It's pretty new. And whenever we get a mechanic like that, quite often you'll see, especially if it's a new enemy and a new mechanic, it'll be we've added something to the game to make it possible, because it probably wasn't possible before. And we'll quite often start with like one enemy and see if it feels good, see if people like it, don't like it, tweak it, and then start adding it to more things. So I think if people do like it, which I think it's actually a pretty cool mechanic, but I can see it being added to more things. Variety is the spice of life, as it were. Hey guys, go over there.
Easy.
Easy. Hear that? Too easy. Master Sword says, I've been really enjoying Judgment lately. I feel like you guys reworked the skill just for me. Love the interactions of gameplay. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I did say, we had a meeting, I remember, and I was like, Master Sword's not enjoying Judgment, and we gotta fix it for him. No, but I am glad you like it. What's my personal favorite build? My personal favorite, that's a tough one. I'm really enjoying this build right now. This one's collected really well. I'm really easy to please with games like this. So I rarely come across a build that I don't really enjoy. The Javelin build I was playing sort of last, or 2 patches ago, I think. I really liked that one. Although I'm just going through the ones I played recently, I'm like, that was fantastic, that was wonderful. Volatile Zombies I played recently, that was a ton of fun. Werebear I was playing last patch, that was a ton of fun. My favorite, I'm pretty sure this question gets asked a lot, and I answer it differently every time. So you go look at another stream, and I probably got a different answer. I think the Spellblade archetype is my favorite archetype in the game. I tried so hard to make an Enchantress work in Diablo 2 for years. Like, we'd always get to the end of a ladder, and I'd be making my Enchantress again with, like, ridiculous items. I'd be like, oh, this is a 40 high rune character, but it's still terrible. Yeah. Oh well. I can have it here. So Spellblade's a pretty big one for me. I like fast characters. Things that are very mobile, very agile. I'm a big fan of that. It doesn't have to be really fast at killing things necessarily, but like being able to move about the battlefield quickly is sort of my bread and butter. So I do really like Rogue in general for that. Are there more experienced ones lurking about? We're trying to level quickly. There's one. Let's go for that. Are there any near future plans to rework Spellblade Sork? Sork is very stale right now. Yeah, I'd agree with stale being a good term for it. There's a few skills I think in Spellblade and Sorcerer in general, or Mage in general, that are I would say surprisingly in need of updates, even though they're very heavily used. That might be actually a reason why they're needed updates so badly. Where am I going? What am I doing? Killing stuff? Okay, I'll kill stuff. I think Teleport is actually a really good example of a skill that needs updating pretty badly. Well, that's sweet. I think Teleport is in need of a pretty big one. There's a few skills that I think could use a really a freshening up in Sorcerer and Mage in general. It also is still missing its last mastery, which is, I think, surprisingly a big deal. Yeah, like even though you generally won't use many skills for like Rune Master skills in Sorcerer and Rune Master skills in Spellblade, like I'm sure it's possible to use some of them and make them work well, but the just the lower half of the passives I think can have a surprising impact, and especially when the first 2 classes, mastery classes, are kind of at odds with each other in a sense, because one cares about long range, high mana cost, big spells, and one cares about close range, fast, attack abilities like elemental attacks more so. And it's like there is overlap in the fact they both care about elemental stuff a lot, but there's also a lot of nodes that are just inherently not good for the other, you know. And with the Rune Master will come a passive update in general. I think we'll probably do a little bit of passive love too. So yeah, I think Rune Master will have a pretty big effect, and even before that happens, there needs to be some changes too. Been working on a Barbarian Primalist. Yeah, that's sort of like an archetype that's not quite realized as well. But you know, room to grow. Frozen Orb rework, please. Also, Barb Mastery when? Yeah. Okay, so Barb Mastery. I think that's a pretty cool idea for a mastery. It would have to go probably on Primalist. So this is at the earliest, if it was going to be a thing, not saying it's going to be, but if it was, it would have to be a post-launch thing. So yeah. When? Maybe post-launch. But I do think it's a very strong archetype. Game is looking awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is, there's so many little things that have a surprisingly big impact. And like the next big milestone for us on visuals and how the game feels, I think, is combat feedback. There's a lot of really good examples in other games as well that to show what we're missing in that category. And it has not gone unnoticed by us. I feel like I should be just like leaving things for dead a little more and let the dots run out. There's enough dots on it, it'll kill it. I haven't played a dot character in a while, actually. And that's the problem, is you gotta go pick things up afterwards if you walk away. I agree, feedback is immersion. Yeah. Just little things, like right now you see this guy, he doesn't care that he's being shot with a giant arrow going through him. At all. He's like, yes, it's happening. Let me continue along my day. Haha. Daedalus has gifted a sub to Hackalogan. Thanks, Daedalus. Haka is staff, by the way. I see that every once in a while. It's your 170th gifted sub to the channel. That's a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. And Crystal Dowser has subscribed with Prime. Welcome to the fold. Gotta think of like a name for it. You know, like, there's all sorts of names for these things. Come on. Come on, open that. It's easy to give when it's for charity. Yeah, it's... We figured this was better to do it for charity instead of for us. We like to stream. This is more about us communicating with people than trying to make money off it. It's a way that we can share the game with people that maybe haven't heard about it, a way we can answer questions, or people have, they want to get an answer about something like our philosophy on something, or, you know, just want to find out what our favorite flavor of Fanta is. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Fanta, so I don't know. I'm gonna show up to next stream with Fanta, aren't I? I'll go by color. Is there red? Is there red Fanta? That'll be my favorite one. Unless it's cherry. If it's cherry, ugh.
Easy. Too easy.
Yeah, there you go. She said it. Oh, siege golem. Smoke bomb. You can't see me. Ah! He doesn't need to see me. Go over there, guys. Ah! Ooh, I've got a passive point. When did that happen? So about the chicken wings. Yeah, I guess they're kind of just sitting here. Mmm. Smell great. Ooh, Temple Sanctum key. I'm gonna be cold by the time I get to them. That was a mistake. I think we can get to these. Take a little break. Okay. After this monolith, we'll this echo. We'll get them loaded up.
Easy.
I don't know how hot this is gonna be. I mean, what? They're normal wings.
Not happening.
I know you say it's not happening, but can you just try a little harder?
Not happening.
Come on. Orange Fantas. I do like orange flavored things. Please make sure that any knock-up or effect to make combat immersion will not stun lock enemies. I'm afraid it could affect combat flow in a very negative manner, even if it looks cooler. Yeah, that's a really good point. And I just want to be clear that that is the primary focus about our combat systems is how it feels to play mechanically and functions how it works. Getting these like extra effects in is about making what's already there feel better, not about changing what's already there. If that makes any sense. Also remember to use Last Epoch game for questions to get seen. Yeah, sorry if I missed one. Is there a release date for the hot sauce yet? What? This hot sauce? Ooh. That's right. It's real. I actually have Rise Reserve hot sauce in my hands right now. Courtesy of a Mr. Wick, who's in chat right now. Package arrived this morning, and it blows me away. This is intense. It's like sealed and like, this is a professional bottle of hot sauce right here. I mean, of course, what else would it be, right? Oh, hot. There we go, perfect. I also brought, so I just as like a little comparison, I made some hot sauce last year. So I brought a little bit of that too. I've got some, probably kind of hard to see it, but little bowls of it that I made. Just because I do like a full thing. You know, if I'm gonna hurt myself, I might as well hurt myself, right? It's gonna get so hot. I just wasn't doing this with headset on before. The headset and I can feel my head already starting to heat up. Okay. So we'll start at the bottom, right? Temperature-wise. So this is Rise Reserve hot sauce. I should probably just make myself bigger, shouldn't I? That's a thing, isn't it? I want my face in the whole screen? That would just be insane. Just insane. Yeah, I'll make this up a little bit. Is this good? Alright. So we have Swarmkeeper Honey Habanero is the first one we're doing. A little tab to open it. Do I need a knife here? I did not plan this out well. You sealed them too well. Oh, there we go. Broke the seal. All right. There's like a little drop right there and everything. It smells delicious. This is brilliant. So a little background. I do love hot sauce. This is one of my One of my passions, I would say, is hot sauce. I'm no expert. We're just gonna get a little wing here. Should I tilt this down? I should see what's going on here. Maybe not. I don't know. Just like. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's thick. It's the honey. Come on, get out. Okay. That's quite a bit. All right. Cheers. Mmm. Oh, that is delicious. My microphone is, there's like no noise canceling on it at all, so it's probably just picked up all of that. Oh, spicy. Definitely very on the sweet side. I wouldn't call it ultra spicy, but that is delicious. You get that like little bit of heat in the back of the throat there with the habanero. Wonderful. Very strong start. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't want to spend the whole stream doing this, so I'm gonna power through a few of these, I think. But if anyone's got any questions here, I'd be happy to answer them while I'm doing this. Doesn't have to be about the game. Can be about the game if you want. Can you share any hints, teasers, anecdotes, etc. on what you guys have planned for crit changes? Yeah, I think that crit is one of the parts that is hard about crit right now is that when you have stats that are an increase to a percentage stat, a percentage increase to a percentage stat, it's really difficult to convey properly what that means, and it's quite often confusing. So one of the obvious goal is just take every increased and reduced crit chance out of the game and replace them with flat. Like, that's the easy way to do it. And there's a little bit more to it than that, because you gotta balance everything around that change now, because crit is a stat that caps out at 100%. But increased critical strike chance, you can get 500% of that if your base is only 5. It doesn't get anywhere near 100%. So here we are, Black Sun Barbecue Scotch Bonnet. I'm gonna shake this one very well though, so I'm gonna shake it real quick. Chicken wing flap there, you know? These are thick sauces. I love it. I'm trying to get like a good coating all over it. Okay, there we are. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, what is that? It's very barbecue sauce, yeah. There's almost like jerk flavor in there a little bit. That is delicious. Definitely not overwhelmed by the heat yet. But we're starting low, getting up there. I do have a problem where I've killed most of my taste buds. Not killed the taste buds, no. But it's gotta be real hot to get me too much. I feel this one on the tip of my tongue, though. Definitely going up in heat. Okay, we're gonna go right into the Primalist origin story. Smoky Chipotle. How did I get started on game dev? I was fresh out of university for computer science, struggling to find a job. It was not good. And my buddy and I decided to, in our spare time, which we had a lot of at the time, to teach ourselves Unity and just, dabble in some game design stuff. Give this one a shake too. And so we made this game that started out as a first-person version of Pac-Man. Basically what it was. It was that was a lot of that was a lot of fun. It ended up being a lot bigger than just a first-person game of Pac-Man, because then we started going up and down into like a 3D space as well instead of just 2D. But that was the first time I really did much in the way of game anything. Also did a bunch of game design stuff, like design stuff around making a magic card set of Game of Thrones cards. Huge into Game of Thrones. Me and my buddies, I made a bunch of custom cards, all unique mechanics, made for a draft ready set. Which years later, Judd actually told me that was one of the main reasons he hired me in the first place. But while I was doing all this, I found a... Look at that, get that covered, coded. Oh, yeah. This is the Primalist origin story, Smoky Chipotle. It is a fitting story to be telling while I'm doing the origin story. There's a little more heat. You can feel that. Oh, that's tasty. That is really good. These are so delicious. Yeah, that one's definitely back to the throat kick. Yeah. Feeling that in the sides of the mouth too. Definitely starting to build a bit. Shades of Orbis, Ghost Echoes. Here we go. And then, so yeah, Judd posted a picture, a post on Reddit about the skill system that we have on Diablo 2 subreddit. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I love it. Let me come hang out with you guys. You're so cool. I just finished a computer science degree. Maybe I can help. I hung out for a year or so. Just doing what I could. That's how I got started in game design, game development. Never looked back. Couldn't be happier. Have you considered updating the way crit is tooltips? Just call it flat crit, flat, add a little text that explains, etc. Yeah, we definitely, we considered that as well. I'm trying to take like the wrapper off the lid to make it easier, and I'm just making it so much worse. Yeah, we'll leave that wrapper on that one. It's fine though. I'm gonna shake it, aren't we? I always forget to do that. Obligatory, when is multiplayer coming? When it's ready. We had some questions about if we were getting a multiplayer update this for March, and Stanswar was at GDC, which sounded amazing. So there was he was a little busy to do the update for that, but he will do one. It is coming. Have no fear. So I brought some of my hot sauce. I got them out because I wasn't sure this was going to arrive. This hot sauce arrived like a couple hours before the stream. We weren't sure it was going to come. Very excited that it did show up, but I got some of mine out just in case already. Thawed them out because I had them in the freezer. So we'll try them too. I want to do it as a bit of read the ingredients. Made with ghost peppers, cranberries, spices, and a dash of pure maple syrup. I love maple syrup. It's my favorite. Why do you resist? Like the shade of Orbis, this ghost pepper hot sauce will echo through the end of time, with tangy notes of cranberry and a powerful torrent of ghost pepper. Your taste buds will be consumed by the void. Warning, this sauce deals void damage. These labels are so great. I should read the other ones too. So great. Danny Fallon, your message got automatically blocked for misogyny. Good news. I know it's not what you're going for. Are the hot sauces gluten-free? I have no idea if they're gluten-free. My parents thought I was celiac as a kid too. Turns out I'm not. Very happy. It wasn't a real good test for it when I was a kid. Apart from a liver biopsy. Oh yeah. Immediately, that one's the hottest for sure. Did you grow these peppers yourself too? Oh, yeah, that one's my favorite. That one is really, really great. Oh, this is gonna stay beside my desk and will be gone in less than a week. Oh, we grew a bunch of peppers, and they're so hit or miss. We had some jalapenos one year that, like, you could eat them by the you could eat them by the truckload, and you'd never feel anything. And then we made some jalapenos just last year that were, oh, I'm doing another one of those. That was great. That was like difficult to eat. They're just jalapenos. I think it has to do with the peppers that are around. Oh yeah. Here we go. Mmm. Oh. Watch the eyes. Be careful there. Pro tip, eating hot sauce. Don't go near any mucous membranes. At all. Mmm. If I had a hat... Here, I got just... Wick? Very well done. Thank you, sir. Had to take my hat off. I'm gonna finish this up real quick and just try a couple of the ones I got here. So this one is a wasabi Armageddon sauce. So Armageddon peppers are, that's way too much probably. They're about halfway between a Reaper and a Scorpion. Yep. Okay, we're good. Oh. That's hot. I forgot. Let's try and answer a question like this. I have plans on making a game, polishing skills at the moment, and some of the stuff. Awesome. The most important thing is to actually finish a game. If you've got, like, especially if it's like your first one, you're just starting out. If you've got like huge ideas for big plans for a game, and you really want to make that game, you don't want to compromise on it, put it on hold, make something easier, make something smaller, finish a game. One finished project is worth 10 in the works. Oh my god. Will minion flat damage be shifted more towards adaptive in the future or remain specific? Sprinkled here or there, kind of hard scaling anything other than physical currently. Yes. I think you bring up a really good point. Oh my god. That last one we called I Think I'm Turning Japanese. This one's called the Hangnail Finder. It's lemon lime Armageddon peppers. It's weird, you never think it was good, but it's delicious. Oh my god. Oh, this is a huge mistake. Okay. Minion flat damage. So we're gonna... Oh, I think this is also a problem with melee skills and bow skills and throwing skills, all those things. Specifically with melee skills, I think, the most. Where you get added... You get added physical damage on all your weapons. And it's really hard to scale a cold, focused melee skill. But, oh. But spell damage doesn't have that same problem. I can't drink milk. Milk will literally make me vomit everywhere. And And I think it's a really good point you bring up about the minions scaling the same way. And we're gonna need to actually change melee skills, melee damage to be more similar to spell, so it adapts to the skill you're using. So if you're using Shadow Strike and a sword, the damage from the sword is cold, so it scales cold damage better. Oh, this last one, someone got a question for me to answer? Oh. Do any of the hot sauces have a 100% chance to proc Ring of Fire on use? I am one of like a dozen people, I think, that I've ever known that doesn't have that problem ever with hot sauces. That's part of the reason why I love them. So this is it's mostly a Thai sauce, Thai chilies that we grew, but they were around something weird that made them way spicier than Thai chilies I ever had before. So this is a throwback to the first Civilization game I played, Civilization 2, The Test of Time. Oh my goodness. It's right up in your sinuses. Oh, will you add PvP to the game? Yeah. Yeah. PvP's coming. PvP is, not going to be a main balance point. But, if you look back to our original Kickstarter, it's on there too. We'll get it in eventually. Oh. Oh my goodness. Whew. I can feel myself just. Oh. 1 second here. Okay. Any ETA on the new uniques? Next week, I think. Shisoki's working hard on that right now. We're hoping to have it this week. We didn't quite get there. Okay. Let's keep playing. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Did you just agree to confirm that melee is getting damage conversions? Tell me this is not an April Fool's joke. No, I didn't say damage conversions. Oh, what is that? I was more talking about that we're looking at the possibility of... It's not done yet, it's not in, we're still looking at this if it's going to be a thing. But I'm a big fan of it myself. We're looking at making things like this, instead of 38 bow physical damage, just say plus 38 bow damage. And then because this is physical, it would be physical. But if you put Cinder Strike on, it would be fire. Oh my goodness. Oh, Wick, I'll say this, yours taste way better than mine do. But they are nowhere near as spicy. Oh my god.
Easy. Too easy.
Yes, that'd be a great change. Yeah, I think so too. We'll see what happens. Ooh, a rare one. I'm getting like dizzy. Oh my god, just keep moving. Okay, the Shade of Orbis Ghost Echoes, my favorite one today. Oh. I'm coming down a little bit, I can feel it. Oh. But feeling very lightheaded right now. I didn't even change the camera back, did I? Oh, okay, we gotta fix this. Oh my god.
Not happening.
It's just not happening like my brain feels like right now. It's just not happening. Can I tank the hit? I don't care. We're gonna do it. Ding! 67. Great number. Hey, Yager?
Not happening.
Oh. Oh, we did it. Get out of here. Run. Okay. Let's get this back. Is that right? Can't even tell if it's later. Did we get enough bonus to get to the boss? We did! Oh, let's go! Oh, I told Yager 68. Sorry. One off. I'm gonna blame my my whatever this state of my brain is right now. My programmer off by one's all the types of mistakes we make.
Not happening.
I'm gonna move back. Oh yeah, I repositioned it in the preview, but didn't actually transition. Oh,
Yes.
that was fun. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Huh. Let's do this again sometime, right? Your brain stops working. Like, things happen. There's all sorts of chemicals that get released in your brain that change the way you see things, changes the way you feel things. It's wild. It is wild.
Safe travels.
Nothing quite works right. Trying to make coherent sentences. Trying to answer those questions properly. I don't really know. There's a couple questions I answered in the middle of that. I don't really know what I said. So, grain of salt. Bigger cam? You want the big cam back? To watch me suffer? Is that what we're doing? Is that just a thing? Here's. Just try and move the charity and stuff. It's just not lined up right. I can't do it quickly. There's like, oh, hey.
Not happening.
The camera, the screen I have to like manipulate my camera, manipulate my layout and everything, edit it. I don't know how to like zoom in on a portion of that to do it quickly and everything. I'm sure there's just like some setting I'm just missing. Nobody, don't die on me now. I haven't eaten this degree of spice. Water does not help. Does water help? Water does not help. No. Well, I mean, water provides this very temporary, like, your brain is being told that your mouth is literally on fire. It's the same feeling. Once you get to really hot sauces, it's as though it is on fire. Your brain's like, oh, fire, water, good, yes, that's what works. The problem is that it's not water soluble, so you're you're spreading it around real nice, which is great because the capsaicin gets into different parts of your mouth, which makes it even harder to handle. But you get that there's a temporary relief, but long term it does not actually help. Did I like do all these and not actually finish each one of them? Oh, I don't remember what this place is. Where am I? Which way is up? You can hold alt on the corners and crop borders so you can zoom in on the eyes. Go over there. Come on. Just...
Not happening.
Come on, Rogue. Please let it happen. Alright. Oh! Through the portal. We did it. Alt does not crop. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Wow. Oh my gosh, I am just mangling this. Yeah, we're leaving it where it is. Yeah, what Llama said. There you go. It gives very temporary relief. I do have water here. Tiny, it's out now. Here, some bubbly water. SodaStream, not a sponsor. Love it. Love it. Oh. Oh. I think we're through the wilderness, so I'm gonna put myself back. Because I don't think that the suffering's is over. Suffering's done. I do have 2 more wings here that I can go hard on something right at the end of the stream if you want. Oh, that's crunchy. Just a sec. I need a haircut. That's what I've learned. Today? Oh. Honey, if you're watching, get out the clippers. I'll meet you in the backyard. We definitely want you to go hard. Okay. Well, so like I was shaking them. I wanted to get like single flavors at a time. So there's like a bowl that I was catching some drip offs in. I can just mix it all together and make a what was this? Kid like putting all the pop into one thing with swamp water. Milk doesn't help that much. Milk helps a lot more. Toothpaste helps a surprisingly large amount. Go and brush your teeth helps. Also, it's just good for you in general. Brush your teeth, kids. Boardman has reset for 9 months in a row. Welcome back, Boardman. Glad to have you. Thank you for subbing. Oh, did you catch my suffering? It was good. It was wonderful. I'll do another one with Scorpion and Reaper. Oh, I'm ready. Hit me up. Yeah, the Armageddon peppers that I made those with were I found those at like a local farm, and they were they weren't labeled properly. They were just labeled chilies. Assorted chilies was the bin, and it was just there was a few other things. There was jalapenos in there. There was Thai chilies in there, and it was just assorted chilies in this bin. And it was like it was one price for everything, done by weight. Take whatever you want, no problem. And my wife saw them there at the farm and was like, she got some, and we're like went through this like databases of stuff to try and figure out what they were. And the chilies have like such a diverse look to them. but at the same time, there's like properties of them that are the same across, so it's really hard to tell what they are all the time. If you don't know what you're looking for, and I don't really know what I'm looking for, I'm by no means an expert on it at all. Oh, nice, another belt. Sweet. And so I kind of tried one just to see how hot it was, to get a feel for where it would, and you can tell by looking at it it's going to be hot, so I just tried a little bit. But oh my god, they're bad. Armageddon. They're halfway between Reapers and Scorpions, which are bonkers. So we went back the next day and we're like, can we just have like a giant bag of those specifically? And they're like, yeah, sure, have as many as you want. I still got some in the freezer. Oh, I can go get them. I do have some peppers still. Okay, after this I'm gonna get some. Toothpaste is made from plastics, that's why it's more helpful. Oh, I did not know it was made from plastic. That's a little disturbing. I always thought it was just like really minty soap. Oof, that hurt.
Not happening.
All right. Every new patch notes video should be presented on Hot Sauce Delirium. That's great. That's great. Hello, Total Annihilation. I can see from the very start of your post that I probably can't help you right now. But if it's an issue you're having with the game, please head on over to our forums to get help, or submit a ticket on our support site, which is support.lastepochgame.com/contact, I think, but there's a contact form in the top right. I'll read it out anyway, see what it full says. Hello! I have a problem with Last Epoch for a few weeks now. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't save the characters. All the content from the box disappears. In the last 2 days I made 4 characters. None of them have been saved. But today I lost another whole gold and items from the box. Do something about it. I'm sorry, I can't just do something about it right now from here. I can tell you that there's a variety of things that could be causing this problem that may not be directly related to the game, or there could be things in the game that are causing the problem. So I'll give you a brief little thing. I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll help you out a little bit. First off, try repairing your game files, doing a file integrity check on Steam. Second off, possibly turn off Steam Sync for Last Epoch, because it might be taking your files from the cloud on Steam Sync and overwriting them as you're turning the game on or turning the game off. So it could be overwriting it that way. You can do a manual backup by just taking a save folder, which I believe you can find also on our support site, and just backing that up yourself and seeing if it happens. If it does, reinstate it, and you can maybe try and troubleshoot it that way to find out if it's deleting it before or after, when you like first start the game up, or when you or another time. What am I trying to say? When you first start the game up, or when you close the game. Yeah. Hopefully some of those tips help. If not, please contact us through our support site, and we'll be happy to help you out. PoE player here taking a peek. Hello. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. I am currently, I guess, yeah, I can briefly go over what I'm doing right now. So for anyone who's maybe not used to being here, this is our primary endgame system. It's called the Monolith of Fate. There are several islands that we call timelines that have various themed zones and bosses that go with them as you complete echoes, which are kind of like mini maps inside of the timeline. They you eventually unlock storyline timelines or quest timelines that culminate in a boss fight. And once you've completed the boss fight for each one, you move on to the next. You unlock either 1 or 2, sometimes 3 actually, new timelines based on which ones you finished. And once you finish them all, you can redo them at level 100, and they're all scaled up at that point. This one I'm doing right now, we're level 6, we're 66 area, but we are 67. So I'm a little over leveled, you know, no big deal. I've been focusing on each timeline echo has echoes are like the mini maps. Each echo has a specific reward that goes with it, the guaranteed reward if you complete it first try. And so I am currently doing.
Not happening.
I've been focusing a lot on experience rewards to try and level up faster because I was way behind. I guess I got ahead. I'm sorry, but I don't speak and I don't read in English. Everything I wrote it through a translator. Oh. Could someone type out, please go to our support site? Or maybe find out which language it is. Habla español? I can speak a very tiny bit of Japanese. What am I doing here? Yeah. So we'll fight the boss now. Say, hello, how are you doing today in Japanese, I think. It's Goki gen ikaga desu ka? I think that's how you're doing today. Please don't quote me on that, because I could be very wrong. And my pronunciation is probably terrible, too. Only Polish. Anyone here know Polish that can help them out?
Behold, the dawn of the black sun.
Not happening. Not happening.
My shadow will cover this world once more.
The big bird. But he's not yellow. 90s kids know. Can I just tank this? Barely.
Not happening.
We're not gonna. That was possibly a mistake. No big deal.
My vengeance would be pain in
This is fitting actually. This is the character that these hot sauces are based off of. Raya. Yeah. See the logo looks a lot like it there. Oh. That was my fault.
despair. Oblivion burns within me. This world earned its due.
Tank it once but not twice? Yeah, right. I feel like the definition of being able to tank it is being able to repeatedly not die to it. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no.
Cover this world once more.
Hitboxes are not quite as forgiving as I would like with my build, but that's okay. We're gonna drop a whole bunch of health potions here now.
Pathetic.
So here's a interesting little tidbit that someone talked about, talking about on our Discord today. You may notice significantly more potions dropping if you're not at full potions.
This hates.
It's very intentional.
Despair. Oblivion burns within me. This world earned its due. Do you deny it?
Where are you? There you are. You over there? Am I hitting you? I'm hitting you.
Not happening.
Do you think my defeat
Bada bing, bada boom.
This
That's right, decay. That's the problem. So this is one of the problems. It has such a sweet death animation, and so much stuff pops up, you don't see it. Ah. Spell damage leeches health. Crit multi. Oh, we're not doing crit. Dodge rating. Let's just do dodge rating. Ooh, yeah, those are nice glows. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I do find it really funny that we dropped 2 pieces of this. Like, do we just wear it? Like, I know it doesn't actually work, but when we find 2 pieces, you kind of gotta wear it, right? That's how that works. Good evening, Mr. Fibble. I feel like you start a lot of your questions with good evening. I love it. Good evening. Do you have any non-April Fool's teasers for us today? I don't. I'm sorry. I chatted a little bit about some stuff, but I don't have anything prepared apart from our April Fool's Day joke isn't a joke entirely. Haha. Joke. It's not quite an anti-joke, but it's like a reverse switch joke. There's something in there. You guys figure it out. Yeah, so we beat that one. So this unlocks the new island. This is these islands we're traversing right here. My character running. So we've unlocked Into the Storm. So now this next one we gotta wait till we beat it before it'll form.
Not happening.
And this one, same thing. So we got a whole new quest echo list to choose from. And so this one will give us experience. This one will give us runes for crafting. This one will give us gold. This will give us glyphs for crafting. This will have a nice ring in it probably, so some jewelry. Or specifically rare rings. There's different crafting materials. Let's go for experience. Still think that's worthwhile right now. Oh, I see people telling people to at me to make it be seen. Sprite Trevor, let's see what do you like to do during these community streams? I like to I mean there's all sorts of things I like to do. My favorite part is getting questions that people want to learn about how the game's made, or why mechanics were made the same way they were, or people have suggestions on cool things. Like just talking about our game, how I would sit around and talk about our game with one of my friends. That's the type of stuff I like to do the most. And also I get to play it. I don't spend nearly as much time as I would like just playing Epoch. Most of the time I'm building it. So this is sort of my weekly dose of... Well, I've been playing with the multiplayer test, which has been really cool. But yeah, this is my main weekly dose, the version that's on live right now, which I think helps. I'll keep in touch. It's difficult because, like, so often the version that's live is missing. There's a lot going on here. These guys are kicking my butt. There's a lot going on that's like not released yet, or where like I'm looking at the game through the lens of like things we're planning on doing so frequently. And I think it really helps to have time to play the version that's currently live. Just pushing me around, big bullies, jerk faces. Yeah. What was the joke for today? Mike trying to breathe after eating hot sauce. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. It's good. I had fun with that. Go over there, guys. Look at this shiny thing over there. How cool is that? Oh, it wasn't real. Sorry. Lenny played with his toy. Too bad. They're letting another toy.
Not happening.
Ooh, let this arbor key. I'll take it. I got 2 keys already. 3 keys. Wow. That's lucky. I should go do that. Okay, after this echo, I'm actually gonna break this and go do some of the new dungeons. Because I'm really hoping that I can make another legendary item. My goodness me. What am I doing? Decoy. Over there, look! Shiny.
Not happening.
Shiny. Ooh, Oh, all the spice has subsided now, and I'm back to normal. A regular human again. That can think. And did this get added in? No. There's something cool we're adding in that I can tell you about probably. I don't think it'll be bad. We're adding a thing where if you right click on the key in your inventory, oops, it will open your map and take you to the map. It'll zoom the map in on the spot where the key goes. So you won't need to worry about memorizing like, oh, this is where this is, and this is where this is, and here's me not being able to remember where they actually are. This is where this one is. Let's do Soulfire Bastion. I understand that you have to be careful not to give out spoilers. Is it necessary for your mods devs to act as handlers like GGG has with Chris Wilson? I mean, they probably should. I say things sometimes that I shouldn't say. But no, we don't have, like, there's people here that are helping me out. And if I make a mistake, they'll correct me and tell me like, no, Mike, it's actually this. But no, I'm... oh, this has legendary potential on it. That's cool. That is cool. Can I justify that? Actually, I also think this is really cool, too. I don't know. I can't really justify it. What am I doing? Light the server. Soulfire Bastion. Soulfire Bastion. How much money do I have? Not a ton. I used it all when I was testing this, right? 75. Ooh. What's the worst that could happen, right? So in this dungeon, you get a shield that's, you can switch, you get an extra key on your bar, so your D key becomes usable. And you can switch between fire and necrotic damage shields. So right now I have a fire shield up. And you gain something called souls when you can see I have 20 souls right now, soul embers. So I'm basically not immune, but I take extremely little fire damage, if any. Might be immune to fire damage, actually. Yes, I am immune to fire damage. But I'm not immune to necrotic damage. And so this dungeon is pretty split fire and necrotic damage, and I can switch between the two. So there's necrotic damage. I can just step out of it if I want. Or I can switch and be like, yeah, I'm Gucci. No problem, bro.
Not happening.
But the less I switch, the more souls I'll end the dungeon with, which will give me better rewards, because they're the currency by which I need to gamble at the end. Which I realized was silly that I was checking gold, because that's the other dungeon. So you may see me standing in the fire. If it's green fire, it doesn't matter. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I mean, the worst that can happen is I lose the key. But as you see, I kind of cheated for last week's stream and got a butt ton of keys. I mean, farmed relentlessly for keys. No, we just wanted to show off the mechanics properly, so we had them prepped. We're also realizing that some people have that they really want to play with certain keys, but not others, and they may be finding a lot of useless keys. So we're trying to find a way to make those useless keys not useless. So these are things we're trying to do. Who knows if it's going to work? Oh! That's what I get for looking at chat. Sad Mike is sad.
Yes?
Yes? Okay, well maybe we'll go to the other one and try that instead. Thanks for the experience. Doesn't the quiver usually have visuals? When it's equipped? Am I imagining that? Is that not a thing we do? Could have sworn that was the thing we did. Lightless Arbor. Where is that? It's the Rune Bureau? Yeah. Melt them down and forge for another key? No quivers have never had visuals. Okay, yeah. I'm crazy. Yeah, it wouldn't be able to be at a 1-to-1 rate. 65. That seems like a more appropriate level for me, doesn't it? So this dungeon is a little different. If I press the D key now, it launches out the amber, which illuminates an area. And when you just read it. While your burning amber is attached to you, it loses illumination when you are hit, reducing the radius at which it illuminates enemies. The illumination lost depends on the damage dealt as a percentage of your maximum health. Illumination can be restored by slaying Amber Elemental. Enemies outside of the Amber's light deal much more damage and take much less damage. So basically we want to get things illuminated. And we don't want to take damage. Basically it. Ooh. Go over there. Look at that. Shiny. Oof. Amber, come back. Ooh. And we can see as well, there's a little debuff here that shows darkness. There we go. Now we're at Yager. I didn't realize that the Ambers don't have that buff. Not that way. Oh. Jerkface took me down from 100. Did I just... Apparently, you can shift through the barriers sometimes. That's a bug. I'm also holding the bow in the wrong hand, am I? What if I'm left-handed? Then it's the right hand. Well, it's the left hand, but the proper hand. Oh, but this, yeah. Yeah.
Not happening.
No, you're right. It's the wrong hand. Not what we want. Can I? Now I'm just gonna try shifting through these all. Ouch. Mine face. If you're left-handed, then don't hold a single weapon in the left hand, which you don't, yeah. Did I hear right? Is next patch all about game optimization? How much performance upgrades do we expect roughly? There's... No, that's not... I don't know where you heard that. That's not what it's all about. We're constantly working on game optimizations. That's not a thing that we take time off to do. It's just always there. It's a never-ending process for sure. It can always be better optimized. I also can't put an exact number on what you will see. There are a few nice things that I know are being targeted, which I'm excited about. Maybe it is this way. Guessing yeah. Yeah, you know all about the optimization stuff happening. They've been going through and cataloging every single skill, enemy, everything, the impact it has individually to find the best targets for improvements. A lot of people are saying that next patch is going to have heavy optimization updates. I mean, it might. I just don't want to promise anything until we actually have numbers to share about it. Yeah, I'll take that. It's... Small comments can very easily get taken wildly out of context and... through the wonderful game of telephone, be blown completely out of proportion. And it happens a lot. And since working on this game, I have to say I have been much more skeptical about information that I find on other games since. Unless it comes directly from the source. you know? And I don't like to just go into forums and be like, no, this is wrong. No, this is wrong. But I do see misinformation being spread sometimes, and it's a little frustrating. Sometimes I do speak up. If it's on our forums, I'll generally say something, but only if I think it's an honest mistake. I've heard next patch is the last 3 masteries. Nope. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Next patch will definitely not have any of the next 3 masteries in it at all. 100% guaranteed there will not be any new masteries at all in the next patch whatsoever. Is this the game we're playing now? Just start rumors and see if Mike corrects you. That next patch will not have the cosmetics shop either. You just ask me directly and I'll answer if I'm gonna answer it. It's a fun game though. It's like like some weird version of Never Have I Ever or something. Never have I ever heard a rumor that there's going to be a secret 6th class next patch. Just to be clear, that's not happening, just in case anyone gets confused. Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff with this. If you go through and find it in multiple places, there's some cool stuff there that I think a lot of people may not have noticed. What am I doing here?
Not happening.
Oh, next patch, new Robo character archetype. Flip, yeah. Sounds awesome. Who'd you hear that from? They sound cool. But it's only gonna happen because we're going back to negative 10 million BC or whatever it is.
Not happening.
Because you got to go back in time to get the highest technology. I heard a rumor. It's that character from Umbrella Academy. Oh, that was a good show. They are doing another season, and I'm pumped. I heard a rumor that next patch Mike will stop trying to face tank stuff he shouldn't. Also can confirm that will not happen. I will never stop trying to face tank things I shouldn't. That is something you can always rely on. I will be here to face tank things I shouldn't. That's what I do.
Not happening.
My face is squishy. You can tank it.
Not happening.
I've always found the term funny, squishy. So, like, usually squishy is used to define characters that are not good at taking damage. But something being squishy is usually a good way that you can absorb, you know, absorb something. Like, if you're going to stop, like, a bullet from being fired out of a gun, you like, one of the best ways to do it is with something that's going to absorb a lot of energy by being really squishy, right? Ballistics gel? It's really squishy. Good to hear that Mike's never gonna change. Yeah, never. Does your face have a crumple zone? Exactly. Oh, no. Stop. What are you doing, Mike?
Not happening.
Oh! Did we get the first chunk? We did. Okay, great.
Easy. Not happening.
Decoy, over there, look. I wonder what's inside. Oh my goodness.
Not happening. Not happening.
That attack that spins around, I said this last time, but it's the one where it starts in the front and it like moves backwards. That one right there that's happening. On higher difficulties, it actually goes further around, so there's less safe places to stand. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna do this.
Not happening.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's just another fight, just like any other. Your leg's not itchy. Oh, got it.
Not happening.
Nailed it. Hammer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll take the collar. It's a funny item. Alright. And now we arrive at the Vaults of Uncertain Fate. If you haven't been here before, this is pretty cool. The Vaults of Uncertain Fate, you can spend money. There's a bunch of chests in the vault behind this, and you can spend money to either accept or decline these offers to modify the chests that are back there. If you decline, the next one's more expensive, so you can't just spam decline to get the one you want, because the price will just skyrocket. And these effects can multiply with each other. So this one adds a chest that drops an exalted helmet, exalted body armor, exalted gloves, and exalted boots. So yeah, that sounds pretty fantastic. Adds a set item to a random chest. I mean, set items are kind of jank right now, so let's pass. If the eyes go blue, it means it's a rare one. Adds additional glyph of despair to all chests. Yeah. Adds a unique item to a random chest. Huh. Glyph of despair to all chests. Yeah, that's great. Adds a chest that drops many runes and glyphs. Yeah, we need more chests. Triplicates every chest. Okay, that's an expensive one. It's basically all our gold. Go big or go home, right? Another one? Yeah, sure. Adds many glyphs. Sure. Let's go. It's all our money. See what this buys us. This is the maximum number of chests that can spawn. So, oh my! Let's just clean this up a bit because we don't have a filter on, so it's gonna get real messy.
I'd have to drop something.
Yep. It's a lot of glyphs of despair, which is really nice. Close to being nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Might have to drop something.
Might have to drop something. Let's just pick everything up. Alright. It's a lot of runes and glyphs. thousands of them. 22 glyphs of despair. Most of those are just picked up right now. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's head over. Do we have a legendary that we want to make? There's the real question. Do we have... I mean, we could make that. It's always good, right? It's always good. We do this one, don't we? Okay. Let's try a little bit of crafting on this. We're not using Dark Quiver. So let's try and re-roll this. No. Let's try rolling it again. Bleed chance per equip sword. No. One more time. Mana. Meh. Shmeh. Dodge rating. Dodge rating's fine. Just crank it up as high as we can. Oh, we're not high enough level. It's fine. The LE res and the vitality will both be really nice to get off this. So yeah, let's go try and make it. Why not, right? It's better than this one, isn't it? Maybe. And then all of these dungeons also serve as a skip. This one taking you to the end of time, skipping most of the Ruined Era. Hey, good afternoon, Hugs from Brazil fan. Welcome. We've got people in Brazil. We've got cool people working in Brazil. They do cool stuff. Would it be possible to put a merchant in that room for selling all the items? Sometimes you get like 100 plus that can help with gold. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
You there, traveler. This place is peaceful, but there is no future here.
Yeah, that's funny. Temporal Sanctum. Imperial? Divine? Ruined? I know where it is. What year is it in? I think it's a good idea to put a merchant in there to be able to sell things to, but yeah, if you want to just like empty out your bank right before going to the vault. It's a good point. It's a very good point. Temporal Sanctum. That's the key we're looking for. And yes, 80 is too high. $51. So you can only make uniques level 50 and below. Okay, well, do we have one that's 50 or below that we can do? We could do this one. We can make it. Let's. Do we have anything for that? Because I'll just melt. Not really. Find something, Mike. Don't make this a waste of a trip. Another one. I guess you are guaranteed to get one that's actually functional to make in here. We could get one in here while we're in here. It's cool though. All right, let's just go in and see if we get anything that's doable at 55. Because I mean, I can't do this, can I? Fine, let's try. Let's see what happens.
Who dares intrude upon my research?
Go big or go home. Yeah, okay.
They cannot reach me.
We're trapped. Yeah, we are trapped. I can't do it.
Not happening.
Oh, there is no way I can do this. Play out of my mind. I apologize if I do not pay as much attention to chat as I would like to.
Not happening.
You know, I said I shouldn't face tank stuff. It applies to trash mobs too. Yeah, but remember when I said I was gonna keep face tanking stuff? That applies to trash mobs too. Yeah. Nope. Bye. I was hoping to just slip through that wall. It did not work. Maybe not. Maybe so. Crapola. Oh, oh, not bad, not bad.
Not happening.
Okay, we've got locked on. Let's just get through here. Oh, come on! Yep. Oh, some iffy points there. Exalted weapons. Oh, yeah, okay. 10% enemy damage, that's not too bad. Will Electrify be expanded to other classes? Yeah, I think so. I don't know how much. It is nice to have certain effects and mechanics that are more focused onto some classes. So I can't say it'll be as...
How is this possible? Only I should be able to command time here. Unless...
Yeah, unless what, Jora? Unless what? Huh? Unless I'm awesome? Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't get cocky here, else I'm just gonna die. Okay. Come on. Slip this way. Decoy is my jam right now. And that enemy is regenerating health faster than I can hurt it.
Not happening.
Oh, we got there! Okay, what is this way? Okay. Oh my goodness me.
Easy. Too easy.
It's not that easy. What are you talking about? He's cockier than I am. That bow might have been good. Just realized I'm using a yellow bow, aren't I? I should look at what that does. So far away. Just keep running. Go in Dory mode.
The Epoch. Finally, I will have its power.
%. They're both 30%. I can't remember. Whatever, we're going for it. The heck? Oh, yeah, that's the map for over there. That's funny. What player base population should be able to complete highest difficulty dungeons? 20%? That's a really difficult question to answer. And it changes as well on how far into the league or ladder season or whatever we're in, because and also it's I think highly dependent on what type of build. So people are like, there might be certain builds that are like, okay, there's always going to be builds that'll rise to the top, that'll be better than others, but and we do try to keep it as consistent as possible. Ooh, almost forgot to do that.
Escape is impossible.
I do 2 of these at once. And yeah, this is not gonna go well.
Not
Nope.
happening.
Yeah. That was terrible. I did that awful. Oh, whatever. Alright, was this bow any good? Not really. Kinda sucks. You can have that 2 grand. Enjoy! Go again, you can do it. We're pretty close to the end of the stream here. We're going to be ending in 7 minutes, so I'm not going to try again, unfortunately. I'll give it a shot next week. Maybe I'll level up a little first. Only 68, so we'll get up to closer to it. But I will... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these here. Give a little bit more hot sauce here. So we're going to try. I'm going to leave you with me being in horrible pain. That's what it's all about, right? Hello, it's me again. Fancy seeing you here. Let's just get our little bit of everything. Sauce, wing, lathered. Also, flats versus drumettes. Sound off. Who likes what? I'm a drumette boy. Lucky my wife likes the flats. Okay, here's the lot of everything. It's actually surprisingly good. Just a little bit of everything. It's hot though. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of the honey from the very first one, and a lot of the chipotle one too. Those flavors are coming through really strong. Whew. That's warm though. That is warm. Love you guys. Keep it up. Looking forward to multiplayer. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I'm also looking forward to multiplayer. It's a lot of fun so far. What are you gonna do? Drink Ghost Echoes? No, I'm not gonna drink it. It's too good. I gotta put it on food. Make food taste better. Or just waste it. Ugh. No, let's just go for a lot of whatever the hottest one was. Oh god. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. And whatever's left on the spoon, why not? Oh. That may have been a mistake. Okay. We're okay. This has been a wonderful April Fool's. Dev happy to have you all here. Rise, reserve hot sauce. Buy it in stores anywhere across Eterra. If you can get there, let me know how. Oh my god. Oh, it's not stopping. Oh, my scalp is itchy because of this. Oh. Ah. That was the Wasabi and Armageddon pepper one. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Any last questions before I close out the stream here? Happy to answer them right now. All month long, April, last month too. Streaming for charity. It's over there. No, it's over there. Oh, UNICEF, kids relief for Ukraine. Oh, I'm dizzy. Give me some hot sauce to show you how not hot it is. Oh. April Fool's, the unique in game will be real right now? No. That screenshot's way off. It was the wrong font. Cool stuff about that coming soon, though. I never knew what went into making a font before. But it is a cool process. Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah, eh? You feel it everywhere. Like, my toes tingle right now. What's my role on the dev team? I am a senior developer. I primarily work on skills design. Been doing some work on getting multiplayer working. I do a lot of work on implementing unique items. To do some design work on skills and uniques as well. Oh. Oh my god, everything's a little blurry right now. That was the spoon at the end was a mistake. My hands are shaking. That's holding pretty still actually. You can't see it well on the stream. I had a wonderful time. I hope you all did too. Let's go say hi to someone. Have a great weekend, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep it out. Next week we'll have another update for get some more uniques in. I think I gotta switch off to the... Here, stream's over. Have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.